What's up guys, welcome to another video. This is another collection video. It's not a game collection video, it's actually a book collection video. It's my collection of autobiographies. Yep, this is very heavy. So yeah, this is going to be my collection of autobiographies I've accumulated over the years. It's not massive, and I'll admit, yes, it is mostly football ones, but there's a few in here that aren't football, but yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get to the ones that... There's a few books in here that aren't autobiographies, or, you know, like Story of the World Cup or anything like that. So, yeah, let's just get those out of the way first. First off, the Rangers, Miscellany, I don't know how to pronounce that word. But yeah, this is basically just a little, like, book on, like, the history of Rangers up until 2009. And it's pretty good. It's got, you know, these little cartoony pictures of the players, like that's John Gregg. There's Sandy Jordan. I think Alex McCoy's is in here somewhere, isn't he? There's Alex McLeish. I want to show you this McCoy's one. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Where is it? I swear it's in here. Well, there's Andy Gorham. Come on, where are you? Gaza. Where is it? The one I'm looking for. Sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna find this picture, whether it takes me all day or not. I'm gonna find it. Where is it? Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. There he is. Ali McCoist. Favourite striker of all time. So yeah, pretty good book, guys. And yeah. If you're a Rangers fan, which you're probably not, unless Ryan's watching this. If you have that, or if you don't have it, pick it up and read it, because it's pretty good. Next up is Liverpool FC on this day, and yes, this actually has my name on it. I'm just going to say, yeah, presented to Jamie Owens. And yeah, it's basically, you know, it's stuff from like each day of the year, and then picture of the players, and then just pictures of the players. You got like Danny Murphy there. Here's Dean Saunders. Yeah, again, this is really good. The Pocketbook of Liverpool. Don't really know how to describe this. Yeah, again, it's like a little history thing. I read this in like 2 hours. It's pretty short, but pretty good. And it looks like the sun's got to it a little bit, because it's actually redder on the back than on the front. So the sun's got to that. But yeah, it's a nice little book to have. This little way to kill time. I don't think any of these are autobiographies, are they? Is it just autobiographies from here on out? Yeah, it is. Apart from this one here. Gary Lineker's favourite football stories. It's more for kids. I don't really remember much, so yeah. We've got the amazing story of Lionel Messi, The Flea. It doesn't like go up until like his time's at Barcelona. It just goes up until he's signed for Barcelona. Well, up until his first goal for Barcelona, but again, it's a nice little story to have. The David Luiz story, this is really short. It's only like 98 pages or something. But I did enjoy it. But you know, I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't read these yet. Goal 2, Living the Dream. If you've seen the movie, you'll probably want to pick up the novel. I've only seen the second one. I haven't seen the first one or the third one, but I'll get that up at some point. Every Other Saturday. This is a book about Linfield from 1986 to 2016, and yep, Ryan, if you're watching this, go to the Abbey Centre and pick this up from Eason's. What's did this cost me? A tenner? Doesn't say. Must have been. Probably was a tenner or £6 or something, but yeah, pretty enjoyable. And I think that's us. We can now get into the autobiographies. Oh no, wait, there's one more. There's one more. Story of the Homeless World Cup. I've had this for years. I only read it last year, but I did really enjoy it. And yeah, again, it's not going to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't read these. All I'm going to say is pick it up. So yeah, now that we've got the non-autobiographies out of the way, let's get into this. I'm going to start off with the ones that are not football related, because the rest of them are. Yeah, first one up is The Sound of Laughter, the autobiography of Peter Kay. This was released in, what year? 2006. Okay. And yep, again, really enjoyable. Really had me laughing at some points. Yeah, but I mean, come on, it's Peter Kay, and yeah, look at that. Same as a kid. Can't say no to that, can you? Found this in the charity shop for £1. Same day I found a Friends box set and another book in here. So yeah, Peter Kay's autobiography, really good. McFly, Unsaid Things. Can't remember much about this. I am actually a McFly fan. I like the music. Is my phone playing music? No, it's powered off. Just throw that up there. But yeah, sometimes I'll admit I don't pull these out to read them. I just pull them out to look at the pictures, because like the pictures are quite funny to look at. Yeah, again, if you pull this off, you get that there, like little like cover art. And yeah, you get posters and all in there of their all the tours of them. Which is pretty cool. I think it's the only like music related autobiography I have. I'm not sure if Busted have ever wrote one, but if they have, I'll probably get around to buying it at some point. But yeah, Unsaid Things, which is actually the name of one of their songs. Pretty good, from what I can remember. Yeah, and there's some comedian ones in here that I have. I've got Lee Evans, James Corden, and John Bishop. I'm gonna start off with Lee Evans one, probably my least favourite. It's like 300 and... how many pages is this? 385? 385 pages, and it only goes up until he's 18 for some reason. I'll admit, I am a big Lee Evans fan. I love his work. He's so funny. Yeah, but the fact that it only goes up until he's 18 just makes it, you know, drag at some points. I didn't really enjoy it that much, but, you know, it's nice to have if you're a Lee Evans fan, I guess. So, yeah. If you like Lee Evans, pick it up and give it a read. Right then. James Corden. Big James Corden fan, me. Yeah, The Sun said this is hilarious, and I actually agree with The Sun for once. So yeah, a big James Corden fan, me. Yeah, and this is a pretty good book. It came out in 2010, I want to say. No, 2011. I think this is when he was still doing A League of Their Own. And funnily enough, I actually got it in Scotland, like, 2016, and never got around to reading it. Only got around to reading it last year again. So, but yeah, James Corden, pretty good book, and yeah. And any book on a comedian that will probably have you laughing at some points. But probably my favourite comedian autobiography that I've ever read is this one. John Bishop. If you have not read this, it's brilliant. The funniest and most moving book this year. Yeah, I agree. It came out in 2013, I want to say. Am I correct? Yes, I am. 2013 this came out, and it's absolutely fantastic. If you haven't read this, pick it up, give it a read. I do want to get around to Michael McIntyre's one at some point, because I seen that in a charity shop a couple of years ago. Didn't pick it up. I'm kind of regretting that. Yeah, I'll probably get around that at some point. So, yeah, John Bishop. I don't really have anything to say about these. It's just fantastic book. Can't say enough about him. He's hilarious, and this book is really moving as well. If you haven't read this, pick it up. It is just brilliant. Right then, finally we can get on to the sports ones. I'm going to get this one out of the way first, because this is the only non-football autobiography. This is the only sports autobiography I have that isn't a football one. It's... yeah, The Rock. And look how long ago this is. WWF. This is before WWE. I mean, I actually... Funny story about this one. I came home one day, from school, and my mum had went to a charity shop. I found it under the pillow, like literally under the pillow. I just came home, lifted the pillow, and this was sitting there. And I had the thing read in like a day, because like, look at it. It doesn't even have like full pages of writing. Like, but it's still pretty enjoyable. Like, and I'm actually thinking of going back and rereading this. But yep, it is pretty good from what I remember. And for some reason, when I finished it, I also read all of the acknowledgements and credits and indexes at the back, which nowadays I wouldn't do because I genuinely don't care. All I'm going to say is, that's an awesome picture on the back, and this is a pretty good book from what I remember, so I'll have to go back to this at some point. Now this one I don't own, I am reading it at the minute, but I got it out of the college. Yeah, they have a little library in the college, and I went in, had a look, and found this, and I'm glad I did, because I'm really enjoying it at the minute. It's, yep, the one and only Harry Redknapp. Well, there's another Harry Redknapp, his grandson, but yeah, this is absolutely fantastic so far. As you can see, I'm nearly halfway through it. Yeah, really good so far. I don't, like, if I don't want to spoil anything in the book, I struggle to say anything. All I'm going to say, it goes on his football career, on his management career. Doesn't say much about his childhood, which kind of disappointed me. I always like reading, you know, from childhood up to where they are. So that's why I like autobiographies. I do prefer autobiographies over novels, if I'm honest. Yeah, and I'll admit some of these aren't autobiographies. They're just like other random football books. Well, 2 of them are. But the rest are all autobiographies, so, yep. Harry Redknapp, great manager, and great book so far. It's pretty thick as well. It's going to take me a while to finish this. Well, considering I'm already halfway through it. I'll probably have it finished by, I don't know, Wednesday or something. Or sometime next week, hopefully. Now then. Yeah, Pele. 2007, I believe, and yeah, it's tea stains on it. I sincerely hope that's a tea stain, but I don't remember anything about this book. And I think I got this DVD box set, and this was in there. It was just a DVD. I think it was like a World Cup 1966 DVD, and this was in the box with it. Yeah, I haven't watched the DVD in a while, and haven't read this in a while either. To be honest, look at it. Some pieces. Look at it. Yeah, I like watching Pele as a player, but the stuff he says when he's like on radio or as a pundit is just ridiculous. He said an African team would win the World Cup by the year 2000. There wasn't even a World Cup in the year 2000. That was Euro 2000. But yeah, I don't remember much about this, so can't really say anything about it. Up next is John Bishop. George Best. Yeah, like you can't even see you can barely see the title there. It's called Blessed, and I haven't read this in a while. Love George Best, mate. Big fan of George Best, because, you know, being from Northern Ireland and all that. Well, Belfast Giants. Don't know why I'm pointing that out, but hey. And I do remember enjoying this. Unquestionably the greatest, Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, he's great. But he's not Mo Salah. Yeah, I do remember enjoying this, but I haven't read it in, like, what, 3 years, I want to say. Yeah, it has been a while since I read this, but I'll probably go back to it at some point, because it's really good. Right then, Liverpool ones. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these, and there's only 2 Rangers ones. So first one up is one and only King Kenny Dalglish. This is another great book. All of these are great, by the way, apart from Lee Evans' one, which I didn't really enjoy that much. Yeah, funny fact about Kenny Dalglish: he played for Celtic, but he actually supported Rangers, and he signed for Celtic because he didn't really care. He just wanted to play football. But you know, someone like me would never do that. Sorry if I get distracted. I just like looking through the pictures on these, but I do remember really, really enjoying this. Like, I think it came out like 1996 or something. I think it did, yeah. I think I'm right. Yeah, 96. This is 22 years old. And I only read it for the first time last year. In fact, I don't even remember where I got this. I think I might have got it in a charity shop, or... Yeah, I genuinely have no idea where I got this. But, yeah, King Kenny, pretty good book. Up next is one I actually got for Christmas, and I just read recently. One of my favourite keepers, Jersey Dudek. Yep, again, I really enjoyed this one. Looking at that there, you wouldn't think that he is 45 years old. He's 45. Look at him. He doesn't look a day over 30. Well, in my opinion. Yeah, there he is on the back with the Champions League trophy in Istanbul. Arguably the greatest night of his life. And literally, the first thing he talks about in this book, not even chapter 1, it just says May 25, 2005, face to face with Shevchenko. First thing he talks about is that amazing save he made in Istanbul. To this day, even he himself doesn't know how he made that save. But we're getting sidetracked here, so what did I think of the book? Honestly, I really enjoyed it. It talks about his childhood and how some interestingly strange and crazy things happen. Yeah. And then it goes on from how he used to play for Feyenoord, and Arsenal very nearly signed him. From reading this, I didn't even know that until I read this. He very nearly signed for Arsenal, but then Liverpool came in and took him from under Arsenal's noses. And then, you know, the rest is history. He won the Worthington Cup with arguably his best performance ever for Liverpool. He won the Champions League with the greatest save of all time and possibly the worst penalty of all time. And yep, that's it. So yep, honestly very enjoyable, and if you haven't read this, recommended. If you're a Liverpool fan, that is. Yeah, and he also used to play for Real Madrid as well. He ended his career at Real Madrid. They actually all gave him a standing ovation in his, like, friendly, in his testimonial. And then up next, another favourite of mine, Jamie Carragher. Yep, again, just superb book, absolutely brilliant. Very honest as well, some of these are. Also, look at this here. Look at this here. Look who that is. Who's that there? Who's that? That's Noel Gallagher. And there's Liam in the background, hanging out with Jamie Carragher. Yeah, how Noel Gallagher got into this, how he got a picture in this, I don't really know. He hates Liverpool, so yeah. But anyway, really good book. Pretty honest as well. A lot of these are very honest. But yeah, to be honest, I just really enjoyed all of these. That's all I can really say. But yeah, Jamie Carragher, very good book. And yeah, again, there he is holding a trophy in Istanbul. I got this in a charity shop for like £1 in, what's it called, Abbott's Cross in Newton Abbey. And yeah, if I get sidetracked and go quiet, it's because I'm looking at the pictures on all of these. Also, there's something here I want to show you. See that there? See that? That is Liverpool. That is Liverpool literally 2 days after we won the Champions League. There was about 750,000 people welcoming us back from Istanbul. I'm not joking. It was live on TV. The bus had to go about 3 miles an hour. There was that many people. They had to go about 3 miles an hour just to get through. But seriously, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's in tatters again, but I don't really care. I've still got it. Now then, the next two I'm going to do together because they are... Yep. Yep. The new Rangers manager, Steven Gerrard. First one up, I'm going to talk about this one first because this is the first one he brought out. And yeah, it's in 2006. It's got the name of his daughter Lexi in there for some strange reason on the first page. And look at that. First, inside of the cover. What's on the other side of the cover? Just him standing there, jeans. Yeah, again, very good. He brought this out when he was 26. That's how much he achieved when by the time he was 26, he had, let's see, an MBE from the Queen, a European Cup final. He had an MBE from the Queen, a European Cup, a treble, a League Cup, 2 League Cups, 2 FA Cups. He was captain of his team. He was captain of his boyhood team, and he was playing for England at 2 World Cups. All by the age of 26. That is ridiculous. But again, just absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to say honest again, because I'm going to say and end up saying that for all these books, because all these books are pretty good. But this is probably one of my favourites. It's pretty big as well. Like if you compare it to like the other one, it's pretty big. Yeah, I do remember really enjoying this, as I do for all of them. I think I have like a Gerard DVD downstairs somewhere I got for Christmas in like 2016, but really good book. Yeah, here we go. We're at 21 minutes. I'm going to have to hurry this up. His second book focuses more on the 2013-14 and 2014-15 seasons. That's why it does kind of drag out a little bit. Although it has pictures of when he was a kid for some strange reason. Yeah, 2015 this came out. I got it in, funny enough, my dad bought it for me on a boat in Scotland. They gave it to me when we got to Scotland, and I didn't know about it. So I ended up reading about a chapter. I ended up reading a good bit of it, and then just for some reason stopped. But I still went back to it, finished it, and yep, it's honestly really good. So, yep, if you're a Liverpool fan, pick this up. Really good. Next up is a book written about Jurgen Klopp, but it wasn't actually written by Jurgen Klopp. It was written by Elmar Neveling. I apologise if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, it basically goes up until he joined Liverpool as the manager. It goes up from when he played from when he was a kid, to when he played for Mainz, to when he became the Mainz manager, then the Dortmund manager, and then up until when he joined Liverpool. So, and yep, I did really enjoy it again. It did drag a little bit, to be honest, but it did have me a little bit bored at some points. What the hell was this? I didn't even notice that was there. I didn't even know that was there. Didn't even see that. And again, don't remember where I got this. I probably bought it in Tesco or Asda or something. But yep, I suppose it's all right. Like, next up, With Hope in Her Heart. This is written about Anne Williams by Sarah Williams. This is the story of Anne Williams fighting for justice. I actually remember where I got this. Of all places to get it, I got it in B&M for £1. Like £1, and it says £10 on the back. Yeah, this is about Kevin Williams. If you don't know who Kevin Williams is, he's one of the Hillsborough victims. That still annoys me to this day. It annoys basically any Liverpool fan that has seen what happened to this day. Like, those 96 people could have been saved if the police weren't so stupid that day. But getting sidetracked. Anyway, this is a fantastic book. Really good story about the fight. And look at that. Iron Lady. And her last words are on the back here. I'll read them out. We've made history, haven't we? We've got that verdict struck off and everyone can know that Hillsborough was not an accident. It's a good feeling because they bounced me from one wall to the other. I knew what they were doing. I thought, I'll wear them down before they wore me down, and I've actually done it. So yep, that was the day that she got justice in 2012, I think it was. Yeah, it was 2012, because I remember watching the Liverpool Man United game a few days after, and they had like Hillsborough banners. And yep, but anyway, really, really good. And if you want to find out about any of these books, there's an app I use called Goodreads. It's actually a really good app. And yeah, it's like, if you like books, just download that app. You can basically like look up any book on it. That's how I found out about some of these books. Well, I found out about other books, but yeah, if you like books, download Goodreads. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. In association with the Hillsborough Justice Campaign, Hillsborough Voices. This is a book about Hillsborough, but it's actually from the perspective of the families of some of the victims, which is really good. I really enjoyed this. I could not put this down. It's just so good. They hear the fights. They hear what happened in the fights for justice. You look at that there. I think that's Liverpool Town Hall. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yep, again, really enjoyed it. It's just absolutely fantastic to hear it from some of the perspective of some of them. And yeah, there's documentaries and all kinds of books and documentaries about Hillsborough. So if you haven't heard of it, anyway, that's a fantastic book, and I love that cover. So yeah, that's the Liverpool ones done. Now then, the only two Rangers ones I have, and I'm going to do them one at a time. First off, Super Ali McCoist, one of my favourite players of all time. And it has an introduction by Billy Connolly, of all people, who's actually a Celtic supporter, which doesn't bother me one bit because he's still hilarious. And look at this here. There's a picture of him with George Best there. That's him with George Best, I believe. And yep, there's just pictures of him in here. Yeah, those shorts wouldn't be acceptable these days. Not a chance. Yep, I haven't read this in 2 years, so I can't remember much about it. And it looks like it came out in 1992, because I don't see this going any further than 1992. No, I don't think it does. But again, I do remember enjoying it, and yep, if you're a Rangers fan, get it. Really good. And the second last book in this video, not the second best one, because I've saved probably the best one for last. Barry Ferguson. Just superb. Again, just really good. Very honest as well. It's just really good. And yeah, it looks like it came out in 2006, because 2006-07 home kit there. But yeah, to be honest, I don't remember much about this one either. I remember buying them, but I don't remember much about them. I do remember it being pretty good though. So yeah, I'll have to go back and reread it at some point. But yep, there you go. There's Barry Ferguson. And that's it, guys, apart from one more book. And it's probably my favourite autobiography of all time. Let me just get all the books away here. Yeah, just give me a minute. What's my favourite autobiography I've probably ever read? Yeah, Gaza. Paul Gascoigne. This is possibly the best autobiography I've ever read. And yeah, I was actually going to reread it at one point, but I didn't, because, you know, I'm reading this, and plus I want to reread some of these to refresh my memory on what they were like. But I remember loving this last year. It's so good. I read the hardback version. Again, got it from college. And then I found this copy in Scotland. And yeah, it's actually got the pictures in black and white, whereas in the hardback version has them in colour, and it's like, you know, the other kind of paper. Like, not just like, well, you know what I mean. But yeah, it goes on from like, it goes from like its childhood to 2004, I want to say. And yeah, in here there's actually a good picture here. I swear there's a picture of Wayne Rooney in here somewhere. I swear there is. Where is it? I swear it's in here somewhere. swear it is. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'll find it. Yeah, I know there was a picture of Wayne Rooney in there reading this. But honestly, the guys, this book is just brilliant. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Highly, highly recommended if you love football. Pick this book up. It is brilliant. And that, guys, is my entire autobiography collection. I'm sure there probably is a few that I've missed or that I haven't read yet. But that's all I want to have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have Harry Redknapp's autobiography to read, so I will see you later. Really hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.